Tutorial number 2. How to buy U.S. termination. To buy U.S. route, you need to create a buy trunk with marketplace selected as U.S. The way you do this is by selecting United States in the marketplace. You can select whether you want to be billed by jurisdictional versus non-jurisdictional and LRN versus DNIS. Then, you can decide whether to buy U.S. termination using a pre-configured routing plan and rate deck. If so, please select Managed Deck and one of the U.S. products available. We have U.S. retail premium quality and wholesale quality routes for your selection. In the case where you prefer to build your own routing, you may select Marketplace instead of Managed Deck. With this do-it-yourself routing option, the way you do it is to go to Buy, Search Routes. From there, you select the name of the buy trunk that you just created for the U.S. marketplace. Then, you will be presented with a route configuration interface. Note that the route selection page for U.S. is totally different from A to Z route configuration. First, you can select the cell trunks used based on the statistics and rates. You may select the route you want to use, whether you want to buy route by QoS or LCR, and ordering of the routes. The first thing you should do is to select one of the routing mechanisms, such as least cost routing, route by ASR, ACD, or custom routing. Then you will be able to select the ASR, ACD, and price limit for and the specific routes that you would like to use. Once you are done, this setup here will apply to all traffic that you will be sending via this trunk. If you would like to configure constraints based on specific NPAN-XX, you may do so by clicking on the Constraints tag. And edit the minimum maximum value for ACD, ASR, PDD, and price limit for each NPAN-XX. If you would like to block certain codes, you can do that by clicking on the Blocking tag. Then, you can select the LATA-OCN on the left and see the selected routes list for each NPAN-XX on the right side. You may block any one of the routes for each NPAN-XX by expanding on the route list and clicking on the Block icon. If you prefer to select specific routes on a particular LATA-OCN, you may click on the LATA-OCN Routing tab on the top right. Then, you can select LATA-OCN on the left panel and the specific routes and routing method for each OCN. You can specify for each OCN the routes you want to use and the specific routing rules such as route by LCR, route by ACD, ASR, etc.